Hi guys, just a quick video to show you how quick quick and easy it is to create your own bar chart race animations. So go to the App Store, look for bar chart race. You'll see it. You'll see I'm the developer. Um, you can just buy that app if you're interested in it. Open it, and this is basically the screen that you get. You can go and put in the title and subtitle. You'll see all of this once you start the race. There's no data imported, yeah? But you see where the title goes, the subtitle at the top, and then at the bottom, you can say created on the app bar chart race by, and you enter your name where caption is. And then also provide a source for the data if you've got the data from somewhere. I'm going to show you how easy it is to get the data. I'm not going to fill in any of this other information. I'm just going to jump over to, let's just close that, jump over to Gapminder as one of the places that has tons of data on it. You can scroll down here and you can see under all these different categories just how many different data series there are. I'm going to look at GDP per capita, so I'll just click on that. And then you get the data here. But at the top here, you'll see download as CSV or Excel. So if you just click that download as CSV, it will ask you to download. You can click on download, and you'll see on the bottom this little blue icon with a down pointing arrow. If you click on that, there's the downloads. So if I click on downloads here, it opens this up. I can now click on that GDP, and this gives me the data in CSV format. So if I click the little share icon at the bottom left, I can now copy that data, and it's on the clipboard. And that's all I need to do. I can click done there. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to close this down, Safari down, and I've got the data that I can copy from the clipboard into the app here. Now, this data has a header row, so I'm just going to mark that as has data has a header row, and I click that copy. It asks you to allow to paste. I say allow, and you can see you won't see the header row. But it's got all the countries, whatever it is, 195 different countries with data starting from, and you should check out the data first, starts in 1800, GDP per capita, all the way to 2100, obviously projected numbers. So I'm going to change the top here. I'm going to say it's annual, and I'm also going to change the date, just the year, to go all the way to 2100. Okay, so I'll just select 20. So this is the end date. So effectively, you'll see at the bottom here, starting 1800 for 301 years. So obviously it had 195 rows plus the header row, so 196 rows, and 301 values going from 1800 to 2100. Okay, so that's basically it. You can do other things like, the data is actually in dollars, so I can choose dollars as the prefix. If you wanted to multiply or divide or add a suffix or show the number of decimal places. And you can also change a couple of the settings for the animation. For example, I want to say let it start after 1 second, and how many fractions of a second between successive animations. But I'm going to leave most of those. I've just changed that one. And once you're ready, you can just start the race. And you'll see here it waited 1 second, and now the race starts. And you can see the title and subtitle. If I had put values in there as well as the bottom, it would show those up here. Now, you can just let this play. It will play through all 301 years, which, if it's half a second between each successive year, then that's going to take, 150 odd seconds. So 2.5 minutes, so that could take quite long. What you can also do is just tap on this little triangle on the timeline, and you can actually pause it. You can also scrub, so just by clicking and dragging, tapping and dragging the drag gesture, you can move along to some other point. Tap again on that timeline, it continues playing. So at any point where you wanted to stop it, if you wanted to stop it, you could take screenshots or just record the entire scene. And then, on your iPhone, you can just trim the beginning and the end if you wanted to. And you can post this straight to social media, so on LinkedIn and X, and you can create the most amazing visual animations. There's a lot more of the settings that you can play around with. If you wanted to speed it up, you can change the animation, the time between the successive years, or if your data was monthly, you could choose monthly data. The delay at the start and the end. You could show more values. You could show 15, for example. If we go back to start the race, we've now got 15 countries showing simultaneously. So you can play around with the settings. Obviously, capture the data at the top, but essentially that's how quick it is. It literally takes, half a minute to go into Gapminder, choose one of the series that you're interested in. They got GDP, they got birth rates, death rates, you name it, they've got everything there. Or any of your own data sources. So I use, for example, fund data returns, to create an animation of funds performance relative to each other, over whatever 20-year period, 10-year period, 5-year period, monthly returns. So those are quite nice animations that you'll find along with this video on YouTube. Anyway, enjoy.